Welcome back to another episode of Joy 20 presents the Twilight Brigade. Last time we left off, our players had traveled to the Feywild and hunted a Hydra, and upon defeating that Hydra, they were heading to the Bear King's domain, and they got stopped by a familiar face from their past. Now I can't think of what he was.
He was a Fardarg named Cial.
Yes, Cial. And he was in a blind rage trying to kill Oliver because, according to Cial, a hag that the Twilight Brigade had defeated, about 50 some odd sessions previously, was still alive and had killed his friends. They were able to subdue Cial, take him to the Queen of Night and Magic, where she lifted the curse that had been put on him by Oliver through the Deck of Many Things, finding out that his rage was still there about the events with the worm, the name of the hag. Just, now he could talk about it and didn't consider Oliver his mortal enemy. And we left off with the group returning to the starting city, which was Bowald, and meeting Kathnia, their friend and mentor to Taliv at the time, Taldama now, and then approaching the house where the hag had taken residence. And that is where we left off. Standing in front of you, those of you with visual senses can see that the surrounding ground has decayed. The trees are dead. This house is in terrible shape. All of the windows seem to be boarded up. Excuse me, you can see movement behind the windows a little bit, but it's fairly dark inside the house. Off into the back of the yard as you approached, you can see two makeshift buildings that were not there on a previous visit. And then there is an outhouse off in the back as well that you recognize. Those of you with non-visual sensing and blind sense can feel 5 individuals in the house, 3 that are grouped together, and 2 that are separated from the others. One moving kind of back and forth between rooms. The other is not moving much.
Daldama, can you sense any of the children in there?
You know what? I'm going to tap my staff on the ground, and these two get tremor sense for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, then we're just going to open up the map. You sense, like I said, there's an individual that is moving and going up to one room and then back in, moving around a little bit, gathering some stuff, maybe going over to the group, and then heading back and just moving around with purpose. And then you sense one person who is just kind of in this area. Obviously, you guys don't have a layout of the house currently. But
what are the walls made of?
Wood.
Perfect.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am going to... I want to try and keep them inside the house.
Do I sense either of the children.
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
17.
So, 2 of the footfalls feel lighter than the other 3. Roll me an insight check.
24.
Okay, yeah. There are 2 children that you can sense. And they are not part of the 3 that are wandering around.
From the insight, can I sense if they like authentically feel like children, or is it like some sort of disguise, or like
Are the goblins again?
is that something I could try to discern? Or
24 is pretty good. They're walking without any kind of acting involved in their steps. So it doesn't feel like the goblins that were putting on a show and trying to maybe have a lighter footstep and not be so clunky and klutzy in their movements. There's definitely not a show or anything going on with these footsteps that you're sensing.
okay, I'll relay that.
Okay, I have an idea. If I cast Magic Circle outside the door, I can stop them from being able to leave, because Fae cannot enter the circle.
Oh, really?
Yes, so they wouldn't be able to exit that door. And then it also creates a safe spot if we have to stand inside of the circle for protection, we could.
Chuck, do I count as Fae?
Yeah, at least half. It would definitely be difficult terrain, and you'd have to make a throw against it.
Right, well, see, there's a small snag in that plan there, Saradier. I might be one of the people that would be kept out of your circle.
Well, I would only be blocking the one door.
That's true.
It's just to stop them from escaping, was my thought.
Well, then circle away.
Hey, I'm going to cast Magic Circle directly in front of this back door. I'm going to slowly walk up so as not to make a lot of excess noise. And it's a 10-foot circle, so it's just in front of the door there so that it goes right up against the edge of the house.
All right, what's your casting distance to cast it?
10 feet.
So you'd have to walk up to it. But
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
come on, stealth.
13.
That's not terrible.
It's not bad.
It's not the worst stealth I've seen. I've been less stealthy than that.
Anything I should know about the spell, like verbal, anything like that, that would make it.
Verbal, somatic, and I have to use one of my things of holy water.
All right. Well, the holy water, I don't
Yeah.
care about. Okay.
It's a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall. Oh, 10-foot radius. Oh, so it's nice and big. Nice. 20-foot tall cylinder. I choose one or more of the following types. I'm just gonna do Fae, Fiends, Undead, and Elementals. We'll just cover the bases with that. They cannot willingly enter the circle by non-magical means. If they try to use teleportation or interplanar travel to do so, they have to make a charisma saving throw versus my DC to do it. They have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets in the cylinder. Less of a problem unless one of us steps inside of it. So anything that's inside of it gets protection from all of those.
Okay.
So that might not come into play, but mostly they can't enter it, which means they can't exit that door.
It needs to be 1 square bigger because it's 10-foot radius. That's 5.5. That's like a 7.5 foot radius.
It takes me 1 minute to cast it, but it'll last for 1 hour.
Wow. It takes you a whole minute to cast it?
Yeah, and actually, I don't think I even had to move to cast it now that I realize.
Yeah, how big it was.
Yeah. But whatever. So that's there now. So that'll hopefully stop them. All right. So I've done that. What else does anyone want to do?
I'm gonna get the 3. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. See what these numbers are. Oh, none of them are actually that good. I get a panther, a weasel, and a badger. Panther's okay. Like, I'm just gonna give general orders to them to, like, follow me. Like, yeah. I think they'll follow. Yeah, I'll have them follow me and
Okay.
attack who I attack.
On casting the animals, I am gonna say you feel movement coming towards the window.
But the windows are boarded up.
As I said, there are slits in them. They're boarded up, but you can see movement in between some of the boards, and you hear a voice of, "Who goes there?"
I'm the emissary of your queen.
Hello, we're with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we would like to talk to you about your Lord and Savior. I've got a free book for you.
All right, we're gonna go with Taldama's response on that one. Lots of deities in this world. The
Never.
Mormon/Christian God, not one of them.
I tell them, I shout, Nick Naveen, the queen under the mountain. Quest your presence.
Oh, roll me a deception check with advantage.
Yay. Why is my character sheet not popping up?
20, nat 20.
All right, deception.
If you cooking,
Yes.
what the
Oh
hell?
my god.
What the hell?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Ah! I'm trying, but what the hell? Why? Why is it? What is it with you three?
Free time.
We'd like to cook.
Ross, this is why he can't find stuff that kills us. Because we just convince it not to fight.
And then kill it. While it's
Oh my
blissfully
God.
unaware.
Oh, I'm dying.
We actually broke him this time.
Oh.
Ding.
Ferdinand says, and all the DM's plans go out the window.
I didn't think that would work because I have 1 point to charisma. I rolled a 19 and a 20.
You named
Wait.
her. You even named her. Oh my god.
How many of us are wearing the shirt? Because I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not. I'm wearing the shirt that actually.
So
is
none
related
of
to
us
this
are
episode.
wearing the shirt.
Not the actual shirt.
Well,
no.
see, we didn't have this shirt when we first pulled off these shenanigans.
True.
I think it's the pacifist route, Luck.
It is. You know, it's the difference.
Zero
Any other luck
session.
tonight? Down out the window.
Zero session. I told them I did not want them to be murder hobos. I wanted them to play as heroes would.
And we are.
That instruction has been maliciously followed for 2 years.
Real luck is the friends we made along the way.
My very first roll against an enemy with that Aridity set a precedent for the campaign.
Okay. Into character. Here we go. You hear a you hear a voice come back different from the first hag. It says what does she want?
Said that was for her to know. And you to find out when you reach her.
He did not seem happy.
And she was not happy.
As Taldama continues to have this conversation, I'm going to start circling around the house.
go ahead and move your mini. All attention right now is on Taldama in this conversation.
I'm going to kind of lean over to Taldama. I was going to kind of whisper, we need to get in there. We get those children out, and then we take care of the rest. But we need to distract them so that we can get those children out.
What do you think I'm doing?
We're just making sure we're on the same page. Where'd
Right.
Radir go? Where is Radir? Okay. Well,
Radir's about to make you a distraction.
You would have felt where Radir was going because you have your tremor sense.
no, that's true, I do.
All right. You start to hear a spell being muttered on the other side of the wall. And the one at the window who... No, you don't have a sense of yet. Says, we're gonna be in touch with her, and we'll let you know what our plans are. What coven are you with?
They can see out the window, right?
Yeah.
I flash my face pure white. The Coven of the Moon.
Roll a deception check with advantage. The DC on this is gonna be so low.
We'll also let you guys know that Radir would have told you
16.
that you were protected if you're inside the magic circle, if it should come to that.
16.
We'll be with you in a minute. You hear some muttering. You hear this individual here moving up and into the other room. This hag is going to move down. Radir, you do sense the... How long do they have tremor sense? Is it 10 minutes?
Yes.
10
Okay, yeah.
minutes.
So you absolutely still have it on. This is maybe a minute has gone by in all of this.
Where did we sense the children at?
They're in the room now. That bedroom.
Which, again, you don't know per se is a bedroom. You just know that that's the area of the house that they are in.
They're in that corner, okay.
Yeah. You don't know the interior layout at all. Just the positioning of the people.
How sturdy does the door look?
Sturdy enough to keep a commoner out. Weak enough that a creature that can cast high-level spells is probably not worried about anything breaking in. And might be a little cocky in this backwards town that they've had 6 months or so to deal with.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to wait for a moment in case I hear anything. I will step closer to the door.
Okay. And so a minute goes by. Are you going to do anything in that minute time span?
Is anyone else doing anything? Because they're gonna contact Nick
you
Neven
ask-
and
were you
they're gonna
asking
find
Radir?
out you're lying really quick.
I say, I've been empowered to hold you to your deal. And you better come quickly now.
We don't know you. So we will check with the mistress. And if everything is on the up and up, we'll come with you. We're not going to let some witches take over the town that we've conquered.
Is the back door open?
You don't know.
Well, I think. Do you mean the door in front of you?
This one is shut.
Wow, I'm getting some serious lag up here. Or the door in front of me. Does it
Yeah.
sound? Do their voices sound muffled through it, or does it? So it's closed right now. I really don't want them contacting the Queen of Witches. All right. We've already been on her bad side enough. Can I walk up to this? If I were to walk up to the window that's in front of this main hag here, you said it's boarded up?
Yep.
Okay, so if I were to do, I don't know, Thorn Whip through it, what would I have to do?
Yes, the Thorn Whip would be stopped by the boards. It would probably end up breaking one of them.
All right, I'm gonna give Oliver a Magic Stone, so that he can throw it at the boards, and then I can shoot a Thorn Whip through it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get into position.
As soon as I hear any sort of ruckus, I'm kicking in the door.
Okay. Oliver, what are you doing?
I'm gonna give it like half a second, and then I'm gonna throw.
All right, roll for an attack.
It'll be on her end because I'm using her stuff.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, I'm so laggy. I can roll Magic Stone for you since it uses my
Yeah,
wisdom.
I don't have your have your thing. So
Alright.
I did throw it. So
Okay.
Well, that's definitely gonna hit. All right. The magic stone cracks the wood and it splinters inwards, and now there is a nice gap. Probably. I mean, there's a couple of boards holding this window in place, so one of them just completely breaks, and you've got about a nice basketball-size hole.
Okay. I'm gonna Daily Hands through it
Okay.
and pull the hag to the wall.
28 will definitely hit. And she takes 9 damage. And is pulled 5 feet or
Yeah.
10 feet.
Well, I mean, she's pulled. I would try to pull her 10 feet, but I can't. I don't think I'm gonna. Can I pull her through the boards in the window?
You cannot, but you watch as her knees clip a bench. And roll me a d6. All right. You watch as her shins clip a bench and her face just slams into the window. And
I'm assuming that was a shattering of glass loud enough for I
Yeah,
don't know,
I'm
Yeah.
assuming I could
around.
hear that.
oh yeah.
Cool. All right. Would I be able to charge through the door as part of my movement?
I would say to break down the door would be an action. You could charge inwards with your movement. But you wouldn't be able to break through the door, move in, and do another action unless you had, like, an ability to do that.
If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature. It does not specify it has to be the creature you attacked.
That's true. Would I be able to, if I commit to attacking, would I be able to shield bash the door open then?
Yeah.
So that would be the bonus action, and I'd still have movement. Because there was something else I wanted to do, but I can do it next turn then. Yeah, okay. I'm going to shield bash the door. So do you want me to just roll my athletics?
Yep.
11.
So, an 11...
It doesn't
Is-
need to break, it just needs to swing open.
I'd say an 11, yes, you can... Again, it's not, like, stopping you or anything, so yes. It smashes open with a loud clang, and you come charging in.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna swing my Holy Avenger.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had that.
I forgot he had that as well.
That's a 19.
That'll hit.
They are considered Fey, not undead or fiends, right?
They are considered Fey.
Okay.
And at this point, we might as well roll for initiative.
He said the thing.
10.
So it would have done an additional 7 radiant damage.
15.
Another 7.
There's my initiative, but I still technically would get the one more attack, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Which would have been a 22 for another 9 damage.
All right, so 13 plus 7.
29 altogether, mix of slashing and radiant.
Thank you. All right, and then initiative call out. Oliver, what did you roll?
10.
Excellent. Radir, what did you roll?
6.
And Taldama, what did you roll?
15.
Thank you much, everybody, and let's go into combat.
Question, are they all surprised by this?
I mean, yes, but not enough to get a free round more than what you just got.
Fair enough.
You already got your free round where they did not get to go, because it is now the Elder Hag's turn. And you recognize her, Radir, looking into the room. Taldama, don't recognize her because you can't see her. But Oliver, you also can see this is the spitting image of the hag that you had killed in the cave 6 or 7 months ago. Alright, and this one is going to look at the person who just went into the room. So, Radir, I need you to take... You take 12 fire damage.
I don't get any saving throw, or it doesn't make an attack roll against me?
It doesn't. It is heating metal. So, you can take a Constitution saving throw.
But it's casting a spell to do that. It's casting the spell heat metal?
Yep.
Then I will counter.
Okay. So then you take no damage.
You're darn right.
And that's a fairly low level spell, so even at base...
Heat metal is 2nd level, so counterspell automatically cancels it.
Alright, well that's... And they're still being held by the vine. Remind me, does Vine Whip actually hold them, or does it just pull and let's go?
It just pulls them.
Alright, so then gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't stand on a table, so it's gonna go right there. Alright. The one you attacked, Radir. It's now her turn. And you must do a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, I have advantage on this because of my Holy Avenger.
Okay.
That's a 28, sir.
Yeah, that's gonna succeed. Alright. At the end of the target's turn, on a successful save, the spell ends. Yeah, okay. Well, that ended.
There's a reason I asked for the Holy Avenger.
I mean, either one of those would have saved. Alright, well, that's...
Yeah, but if they're close to me, it also gives them advantage, because it gives me an advantage aura.
Alright, this one is going to go into there, and...
So, Oliver, there's a nice magic circle you can stand in and, shoot stuff through the door if you feel like it.
It's true.
Alright, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw there, Radir.
Again? Okay.
Yep.
That's a 32? Not 20?
Wow. Okay.
I have advantage and a plus 12.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's very difficult for me to fail wisdom saving throws with this.
Alright, well,
It's possible, but it's difficult. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. If I could get them to waste one turn focusing some stuff on me, it'll allow you guys to get nicely in place and do what you need to do.
I gotta figure out getting through the magic circle.
Taldama, you're up.
Alright. I'm pulling The one that's in front of the window.
Okay. Again?
How do we get so
That's
many
double.
nat 20s?
That's double. It's 2 20s.
Okay, so for 2 nat 20s, can I say that pulls her through the window?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah!
Yoink! And she is prone.
Awesome.
Oh, and there's a badger and a panther just right there ready to pounce.
Yep, I would like my badger to pounce.
Badger attack. Roll for
And then-
badger.
Alright, let me get... Oh, I had the panther up, I don't have the badger. Where is it?
And you did
Vernon, your
instruct them to
confidence
attack
in
what
me
you
is
attack.
completely
What's that?
misplaced.
You did instruct them to attack what you attack, so
I
you don't
did.
even have to worry about wasting any time. You pull it out the window and they're gonna be like, yep!
Badger and panther. Okay, so badger has... Oh, it's a tiny beast. So it has a -4 to attack. Or, yeah,
Yes!
-3.
This is not considered flanking yet.
I don't think a 3 will hit, will
A 3 will not hit, no.
it? Okay, and the badger has, or the panther has a +2 to strength. Or to attack, so... Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't roll the badger... Badger bite is +2 to hit. I need to reroll that. I didn't see the thing. Okay. Will a 15 hit it?
No.
Okay, so now the panther's gonna attack. It's going to do a bite attack for 7.
Nope.
Cool. Oh wait, but they're prone, so they would have had advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna count the badger as having advantage
fine.
because you re-rolled.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the panther does get another roll.
Well, 12, I'm guessing, will not hit either.
Nope.
Okay, well, they tried.
Alright, Oliver. There's one on the ground, surrounded by woodland creatures, and, then there's, you know, the house in front of you.
Bonus action, Draconic Transformation.
Ooh.
So, Oliver kind of stands in place for a moment here before he starts to kind of twitch and tremble. Hands somewhat elongating and scales, black scales, start appearing along his hands. His mask kind of goes forward just a little bit and slides off just slightly. The eye that is draconic and with scales kind of becoming more draconic in nature, these draconic horns that you might see on a black dragon appear out of the back of his head and curl towards the front. And then suddenly, as a final act, these black draconic wings, slightly translucent, burst from his back, slight green veins just kind of crawling through them. That's my bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go forward 1, 2. Can I firebolt the door open?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, that's a 24 to hit and 20 fire damage.
The
Turns to ash.
just give me a minute.
Oh, I didn't use
Oh
the
dear
bonus.
God.
Would you look up like AC and hit points of a door?
No.
Oh.
I looked up a dexterity saving throw to see what kind of shrapnel just got launched at the worm.
Oh.
She rolled a 1.
Yes!
Go
The
ahead and roll me a
shotgun.
d6 there, Panda.
3.
As 3 more damage hits her as splinters of the now destroyed door is burst forward, and you hear her yell out as this giant splinter, like 2-3 inch long splinter, is just buried into her gut.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
I moved 10
Oh,
so
that's how you
far,
get
correct?
tetanus.
Yep.
I'm going to move 15, 20, 25. Also, I'm not walking, I'm just slightly off the ground.
Oh, that's. Oof.
Yeah.
I enter the room and I'm going to look at her and I'm just going to say, I am death. That's my turn.
Okay. Radir, you're up.
Bonus action. Spirit Shroud.
Yeah.
As a level 4. Cold damage.
Alright. Spellcasting intelligence. Alright, well, there's another spell slot down. Lovely.
Did they just fail a counter spell?
Yes! I don't want to talk
Wow,
about
'cause-
it.
I got
Oh.
lucky with that because that's only like a DC 14. So
Yeah, they rolled a 7.
Wow.
all right, we're swinging the Holy Avenger at this hag.
Yeah,
22 for 14,
yeah, that'll hit.
and then they also are going to take 2d8 cold. So another 14, so 28, and then second hit. 21
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 15, and then another 2d8 cold.
Oh, Spirit Shroud
12
deals.
more.
Spirit Shroud deals damage whenever you hit them with your weapon. Oh, that's so good.
Spirit Shroud is a little OP.
Mhm.
It is a 4th level spell, though.
Yeah,
And it's a 3rd level spell, and I cast it as a 4th level.
Oh,
Normally it's only
okay.
1d8 damage. It's oh wait, no. The damage only increases for every 2 levels above 3rd. So I'm not going to upcast that. So take the second d8 on both of those additionals off because it would have only been 1d8. I thought it was per
Wait,
upcast
if you
1
didn't
level.
upcast, he gets a free counterspell on that.
yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll keep it as the upcast. But yeah, it would take away the extra damage.
And I think Radir would know that, seeing as he's
I
running
have
through the
counterspell, so Radir
Yes,
would
he-
know how counterspell works.
Yes, he would, and he would prevent a free one when
It
facing
saves
against
me of them.
a bunch of
yeah.
hags. So
Yeah. Because I knew going in I was going to need spell protection stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, that'll work. So yeah, but just take away the second d8 on both of those.
Yep, so 12 back. This hag is looking rough. Still up.
All right.
Still
Yeah,
going.
that's my full turn. So
All right. Oliver, you see coming out of the door 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A little girl who, if you zoom in, it's hard to see from a distance, but is human except for the, and I don't remember what the command is to zoom in on a token. But is starting to show signs of green skin in different places. And she comes up and she's going to strike at you with her fist. And that's an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. She's got a staff in her hand, and she's gonna smack you with it for 4 damage.
You press Z to zoom the token to full size.
Thank
A
you.
24, I'm assuming, it maintains my concentration.
You click on it and press.
There we go. Yes, you definitely succeed in your Constitution save. So, there you go. Cool. I'm just gonna do that for all of these, and there's the worm.
think it only does it for yourself because we're not
Oh.
seeing it.
Yeah, but the
Says
stream
you're
can
supposed-
see it.
Oh
there
yeah.
you go.
And there's the other hags. And then there's
There's
the little boy. He's got a stick.
Huh.
So, yeah, that's her turn. He's gonna hide under the bed.
Good.
All right, the worm's turn. She's gonna look at the dragon that has walked in,
Floated in.
floated in. Spellcasting ability contested by the creature. All right, Oliver, I'm gonna need you to make a strength check.
Check, just straight up.
Straight up strength check.
Okay.
She's gonna
13.
roll. It's a charisma check. All right. She is going to. You feel a force grab you and lift you up into the air, and you are now up in the ceiling about 15 feet, straight up.
Okay.
And you are currently restrained.
Okay, just restrained?
Yep.
Okay.
She used telekinesis. Once again, she's going to move 10, 15. So she's still within range of that spell, but is moving around a little bit. All right. This hag is looking really hurt.
My eyes are solid black right now.
All right, go ahead and make a intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh. 16.
Oh, I'm
Take
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry, wisdom saving throw.
Oh. 28.
All right, well.
Intelligence is my worst saving throw.
All right, well, you feel a curse start to take a hold of you, and your eyes flash black, and the Holy Avenger flashes this bright light, and she recoils in fear from the touch. That's her turn. She tries to get away. She can take an attack of opportunity. All right, this one is going to get up. And she is going to... Taldama,
Yes.
make a wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom saving throw. A 24.
All right. You feel yourself starting to turn into a weasel. But then you shrug it off and you are still yourself.
But then you're like, but I've already got a weasel right here. I don't need to be one.
I just looked down. We could have been friends.
It
Not that we're
chitters up at
not.
you. Alright, well, that was their useless turns. At least one of you is restrained currently.
It doesn't stop spells.
Taldama, it's your turn.
Alright, I am going to use my bonus action to give myself my kinetic shield. And I'm gonna just go right up to the hag that's standing here. Actually, I'm gonna go on this side right here,
Okay.
opposite of the panther.
Yep, you're now flanking with the panther.
And
And the inevitable beatdown commences.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of all of you.
actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. Will a 32 hit?
Stop rolling nat 20s, Curiosity.
I can't help it right now. It's what the dice want us to do. So that's
Yes, that will hit.
that's 24. So that would be 22 bludgeoning and 2, or no, it'll be 18 bludgeoning and 6 thunder.
18, so 24 total damage.
Yes.
Good grief. Okay.
I
Yeah.
would like my friends to attack.
Oh yeah, yep, it's their turn. Oh, and the weasel's there too.
Oh, I might as well make the weasel attack.
It's on your shoulder, it can attack. You told
Cool.
all of them to attack.
Scurries down your arm and like bites and scurries back up.
It's
That's true.
wrapped around like a gauntlet, and it's just...
Alright, I'm gonna go from weakest to strongest.
Okay.
So... Oh wait, this weasel gets +5 to hit.
Yeah, it probably doesn't deal a ton of damage, but it's just very
No.
nimble and good at striking. That makes sense.
It deals
actually.
1 damage.
Yes! Oh.
Fun fact: in D&D, weasels and cats have a potential chance to one-shot a commoner.
So 22 to hit. That's
Ye-
1 damage.
Yep.
So that okay. Badger's gonna make a bite attack. Oh, I can. I have to type these separately because they're all different pluses to hit.
You could also just do a 1d20 and then tell me the modifier.
I could. And then the next one is the panther. I'm rolling a d20. It's +4.
Okay.
So 18.
18 will hit.
All right.
So the weasel and the panther.
So 4 damage. So they took yeah. So she took an additional 5.
5 total damage from the Dr. Doolittle from the Feywild.
Yeah.
She's starting to look rough.
So that was what 24 plus. So I did what 29 damage
Yep.
on my turn. Cool. Yep.
Well, this is gonna end poorly. Oliver, you're up.
So with a cone, if I'm up in the air,
Mm-hmm.
does it hit the girl in front of me?
No, because she's standing like...
Oh.
No, it absolutely would miss her.
Mm-hmm. Could
Yay,
the-
angular geometry!
Yee yee.
For my bonus action, could the hag, the worm, please make a dexterity saving throw?
Does she have to?
Yes. I'm also changing this to acid. I think I could. It's technically a spell effect. It's a breath weapon, but it comes from the spell.
Yeah.
How do we want to rule that? Okay.
You have mythic item that changes it. Absolutely, you can change it to what you want.
Cool.
So, you're saying that that's 25 acid damage?
I'm saying it's 30 acid damage because it would add my +5.
All right.
As I'm held in the air for a second, I'm assuming I'm just kind of like floating there. I take off the mask more to just kind of reveal more draconic features, sharp teeth, and just like a cone of just acid just sprays out of my mouth at her.
Yeah, it very much looks like Reptile from Mortal Kombat,
Oh yeah.
where you just pull it off and it's this humanoid but completely scaled over face, the black scales with the greenish eyes that are like giving off an appearance of this black smoke emanating from behind you. Also, you just did 30 damage in a single hit, so you dropped to the ground. Do me a favor and roll a acrobatics check with advantage.
He has a flying speed right now because of
I
the
do have a
spell.
flying speed.
All right, well, you got a 16. You basically had to get more than a nat 1. Because it's still a sudden drop of, oh, I don't have to do anything, I'm being held, to
Yeah, that makes sense.
catch yourself. So now, you get to choose if you stay up in the air, or if you fall but land in a superhero pose.
I'm staying up in the air, but I'm immediately dashing over the girl, 5, 10, to her, and I am going to roll to hit a where is it? Inflict wounds at 8th level.
Ooh.
It's not
Wow.
gonna.
No, it's
Not
gonna
gonna hit.
miss.
Oh.
Wow.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. All right.
Admittedly, that damage rolled really poor.
Well, that
3d8?
I didn't.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't
the
do
basic damage.
That's the basic.
That's
I
not,
would
that's
have.
not 8th level damage.
I would have
yeah.
added 7 more D10, and I would.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the sudden appearance of you breaking her spell kind of startles her, and she leans back, and you miss with this swipe to hit her with, and it doesn't really register, but to anybody else who can see it, it's just this giant dragon claw. So, alright, that's your turn.
And then I'm going to fly this direction here.
Okay. Radir, you're up.
Decisions. She's not the one I'm super pissed at. I'm just gonna swing.
Okay. Gotta do anything to keep Spirit Shroud up?
I haven't taken any damage.
Okay. Just, I don't remember the duration of it, so.
It's just 1 minute.
Okay. No, it hasn't been 1 minute.
It's been 12 seconds? No, 6
Nope,
seconds
it has
since I
been 6
activated
seconds.
it. Alright.
Alright, roll for damage.
Well, that's a nat 20, first of all.
Wow.
Why?
So that's 9
So much
slashing,
anger.
13 radiant, and then I guess I get to roll 2. I actually do get to roll 2d8 this time.
I mean, you don't need to, but I'm gonna go for it.
For another 9 cold.
So, how much is that total? That's 14
Let's see.
plus 8, so 22, plus 9, so 31.
31.
Well, she had 12 hit points, so you bring the blade down and just carve her from shoulder to hip.
Cool. I'm gonna step into the next room.
Yeah, you hear a squishy noise as you do.
When I look in there, does the hag that's outside the window look like it could be attacked from inside the building?
I'd say it'd be really difficult to do so. You'd basically be like stabbing through a wall. You could
Sure.
try, but I'd say you'd have disadvantage on it.
It's a very large hole in the wall.
It's
But,
still a
yeah.
window. It's not. It's over a bench,
Yeah.
through a window. I'd
Be
say
at
if you wanted,
disadvantage, but I'd be at advantage for flanking, right?
no, you would still be at disadvantage to
Okay.
try and hit.
Then I'm just gonna move towards the worm.
Okay.
You have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action.
Dancing Blade.
I don't want to activate it right now
Oh.
because I might need my bonus actions for other things.
Ah.
Most of my spells, a lot of my spells take bonus actions.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, but there is this little girl next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna attack her, but could I? Oh, I don't want to knock her out or anything either. That's mean. I don't want to. No, I'll just walk up like that.
Okay. What all do your auras do right now?
Protection from fear. I can take damage for people that take damage within it. +5 to saving throws. Advantage on saving throws.
How big is your aura now? Doesn't
Um,
Paladin aura size
It-
increase?
Not till 17th level.
Oh, okay.
Anyone within 10 feet of me that I choose has their speed reduced by 10 feet, or within 5 feet of me has their speed reduced by 10 feet. And that's it. And then I guess plus my general just special feat one of like people trust me more. But when I'm in full combat mode, that one might not go as well.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Then,
But I will say, the ones that like protect this little girl, if she's under the effects of any spells or anything like that, my aura will protect her because I will see her as an innocent. So.
Okay. Alright, so that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright. She's going to, fearfully back away from you a little bit, turn and go up to Oliver and swing her stick at Oliver again.
He is all the way up in the air.
No, I rushed down to her. To
Oh,
try
you
and
did?
get
Okay,
melee.
Yeah.
okay. And I guess you'd still be probably within stick swinging range because it's the ceiling of the building.
She got a nat 20.
Wow.
For how
nice.
much? For how much total?
4.
Okay, 4 damage.
4 damage, and she clocks you on the head with her stick.
I'm gonna absorb that damage for him.
Oh, okay, all of it.
All 4.
Okay, cool.
She's hit better than every other enemy on the board.
It's because they're all using spells, and we're pretty dang spellcaster resistant.
Alright, well, it's the worm's turn again. Alright, so she did that, she can't do that anymore.
She did see me walk over the corpse of her ally and enter the room.
Oh.
I'm just imagining, like, because you can see the door, she sees her ally fall dead in the door, and then me just step in, you know, like in a horror movie.
Kieran says Chuck discovered our one weakness. Dicks.
Oh, I guess we gotta try this one. Alright, Oliver. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Not 20.
Wow! Yay!
Alright, well,
The
there
one
goes-
time you aren't in my aura, you guys are just rolling freaking amazing saving throws.
Well, there goes that spell slot. That's gone. That's gone. If she survives this next round, that's the last one that she's probably gonna get off.
Can we
dare
make
her
it
to
through
try
this
and
entire
run.
fight without taking any damage from the hags?
She looks at you, Oliver, and just says, "Who are you?"
I literally told her like 5 seconds ago. I'm not gonna respond. I'm just gonna
Alright.
stare at her.
Well, that one,
Death in my eyes.
that hag is dead. So now it's this hag's turn, who's currently surrounded by woodland creatures and Taldama.
Might as well be a woodland creature.
I mean, Todama does kind of look like an earth elemental right now with all the rock armor.
It's not so much rock armor as it's like, you know when the sand pops up in front of Gara to kind of like get rid of, to
Oh,
take
I love it. So, like,
attacks for
just
him.
Earth is like jumping up and blocking
Yeah,
it
and
for
just
you.
like deflects things.
Oh, that's awesome.
Taldama, go ahead and
Yay.
make a wisdom saving throw.
23.
What the hell?
We're not even like breaking the game with stacking effects this time. This is
I
just
know.
our luck helping us.
Just, all right. Well, you watch as like she turns an inky black. Well, you don't. Yeah, nothing happens. All
She
right.
like waves her hands at you and nothing happens.
She tried to eye bite. She turns an inky black liquid. Taldama can't see that. Taldama,
You feel her wiggle a little bit.
you're up.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna do,
The Hydra was so much more effective.
28
Yeah, that'll
for
hit.
14 more damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to burn a key point.
Haven't done that in a while.
Haven't needed to.
Flurry of blows.
Yep.
They're 12 damage. She's really looking rough now.
Oh,
14, I think, still misses, doesn't it?
yeah.
14 does miss.
And then my
So now
little friend...
bring on the damn animals.
All right.
Make sure the weasel attacks fast. Last.
Yeah.
I wanted to get the final hit on her.
All right. I'm rolling the +2 for the badger.
Alright.
Um.
Gotta get a 17.
Okay.
That's plus
It's
2.
+2.
That's
It's a
17.
All right. So the badger deals 1d1 piercing. So 1 damage.
So 1 damage.
No.
All right.
And this is the panther, so add 4 to that, so that's an
Roll it
18.
again to see if you get an nat 20.
Oh yeah. No.
Nope. Alright, well that hits. 18 hits, so... Roll your
D6
panther
plus
damage.
2. So that's 8. And the weasel. Alright, well,
The weasel hits!
for 1 more damage. How do you want to do? I don't know if we're there yet.
I was hoping the weasel would kill it, but
Oh,
yeah, it's
that would've
probably
been
not
so
quite
nice.
close enough.
It's close, but it's not there yet.
I just say, you should have come quietly. Are you not dead yet?
Alright. Well, Oliver, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at 6th level.
Flurry of weasel blows.
20 to hit, and then I need to add 5d10 more to that. I'm doing it as
Whoa.
acid, so that is 30 something. What is that? 19 plus 22 is
46
30.
acid, because you get your plus
Yeah.
5.
Yep, so 46 acid damage.
Okay.
She's still up.
Yeah.
Bonus action, she needs to make a dex save, and Radir, because it's a cone, you need to make a dex save. Also acid.
She actually saved it.
Okay, so she takes half damage. So she, instead of taking 39, takes... Let me...
It is a spell, right?
It's part of a spell, yeah.
So that means I have
matter.
advantage because of the Holy Avenger.
Whoa!
So she
And
takes
because of my shield master, I take no damage.
19 or 20, depending on how you round it. damage.
Doesn't matter. That's enough.
So I'm
She-
going to lean down, I'm going to grab her neck, and just, like, pump the first one, and I'm going to just get really close to her and just go, I told you. I am death. And then I'm going to just breathe acid, like, into her face and mouth and eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, the
They're-
backsplash for Deer is just holding the shield.
Yeah, it's a lot like Godzilla killing one of the creatures in the remake movie. Not
the
the
atomic breath into the Muto.
Yes, yes. And you just watch as it like bursts through the back of her head, and doesn't take long. There's not much left there. That is gnarly looking.
Cool.
Radir, you're up.
Walk out the smoldering door, and just step past the badger. And we're gonna shield bash. So 11 versus their athletics or acrobatics.
Doesn't have either, so straight dexterity. That's a 15.
Technically, it would be straight strength, not dexterity.
Oops.
If you don't have acrobatics, then you have to use strength.
Okay. Well, with that, the roll for the d20 was a 14, and it's a plus 4 to
Yep.
strength.
Hey,
That's fine.
Casper.
Hey.
Hey, Casper!
Thanks for the raid, man.
Oh, so cool. All right,
Casper, you're just in time to see us kill the final thing.
So
Let's swing some sword here, right? Now I'm assuming I don't have advantage.
at this point, yes, everybody has advantage. Her back is against the wall. She has been bit by a badger, a panther, a weasel, been hit repeatedly with a staff. Go to town.
Well, it's a 25.
That'll hit. And how do you want to do this?
I march out the door. I see her surrounded by all of the animals, and I just charge over with the shield. And I don't manage to like knock her down, but I press her back up against the wall with the shield. And then I just like I'm a barber with the scissors and comb trick and run my sword along the top of the shield and chop her head off.
Okay.
Whoa.
As it drops to the ground, the weasel runs past Taldama and just bites it on the nose.
Better, that's a boy. There you go.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of dead hags.
The only damage any of us took was from the little girl with the stick.
So, speaking of, are you doing anything else for deer?
Nope, that's all of my actions for this turn.
Okay. The little girl is going to swing at you, Oliver.
Okay.
She got a 4.
Okay.
And then she's going to back away from the scary sight. Taldama, it's your turn.
All right, so you said the circle is difficult terrain for me to go through.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to like come up to her. I'm just going to walk through all that.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna try to give her a hug.
Okay. Go ahead and make a charisma check with advantage.
Just straight charisma.
Yep.
10.
Okay. It didn't take much. She's just a distraught little girl. And, yeah, she starts crying in your arms.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. He's been through a lot.
Take her stick. That's a potent weapon.
Can I have that? And I try to get her stick from her.
She just drops it to the ground.
And how big is she?
I mean, she's probably 6, 7.
Okay. Yeah, so I do like the whole I pick her up,
Mhm.
like you would a little kid,
She doesn't resist. She just starts crying.
and just cradle her head, and I'm gonna go find a place to sit down with her while she can cry it out.
Yeah. And we will pick this up next week.
Yay!
So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you to all of our moderators, to Casper for the raid, for everybody in the chat. It's been fun to watch it tonight. Yeah, just thank you so much. Make sure to check out all of our socials. I'll throw up our link tree. It's a little late to be doing it, but that's okay. And with that, as always, may you roll those nat 20s and avoid those critical fails. And have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.